Okay, so here we are back. So let's talk about patents and pending patents or patent pending. Now, first of all, most patent applications are denied. So probably 95%, if not more, of patent applications are ultimately denied. Now, the patent application, the whole process can take over a year. And during that time, so from the time the first application form is submitted until the business owner finds out whether or not their application has been approved or denied, can take about a year. And during that time, the business owner can use the label patent pending. But patent pending doesn't give them any actual legal rights at all. So what that means is that if a product is patent pending and someone else decides to copy it, there is nothing that product owner can do about it. And that's because, of course, that most patent applications are denied anyway. So it wouldn't really make sense to stop people from actually copying those particular products when very likely they're never going to be patented anyhow. Saying that, if we see a product on Amazon that says patent pending, should we ignore it, knowing that more than likely the patent is going to be denied anyway, so it doesn't matter? Well, I advise no, not to ignore it. I advise to stay away from anything that has patent pending, that says patent pending. Because even if there's a slim chance, even if there's a 1% chance that the patent is actually approved and you have been selling this product, you have actually sourced a replica of this product and you have been selling it, and you've actually got an established listing that's going really well, and then all of a sudden this patent application is approved, then you are going to have to take down your listing, and any stock you've got you would actually have to destroy probably. So it's not worth the risk. Now, even though it's very likely that the product, the patent, will never be approved, this particular product here, if indeed it is patent pending at all, I mean, sometimes I think sellers just say this, but if it is, it seems unlikely that it would be approved, because there are other products that seem to look and do exactly the same thing as this product. Now, for a patent to be approved, it needs to be an original invention. So it must be unique, and it must be an invention that has a function or does something that nothing before it has done. All right, so that's why most patents are not actually approved. Now, when you see something is actually patented on Amazon, well, then you definitely need to stay away from that particular product. Now, this here is definitely patented because it says as seen on Shark Tank. I very much doubt that this seller would say this if that wasn't the case. However, you need to remember that just because a particular item is patented, a particular product is patented, that doesn't mean to say that you cannot sell similar products. So for this, for example, this seat gap filler for cars, you could sell a seat gap filler. You certainly wouldn't want to use any of their wording or call it drop stop or anything, but as long as it wasn't the exact same design as this one here. And there are other sellers selling these seat gap fillers on Amazon, but it must be a slightly different design. I don't recommend that you would sell this, by the way, but I'm just trying to point out that just because there is a patent on a product, it doesn't mean to say that you cannot sell other products, so not exactly the same, but similar products that have the same function. Now, here's another example. This glass chalk is patented. This is the original patented glass chalk. So most likely this formula is patented, but that doesn't mean to say that there isn't other chalk that you can put on glass. For example, here we are, look, there are lots of different brands and different types of chalk that you can use on glass. None of them are actually called glass chalk, even though that's what they are. But the patent is on glass chalk. It's on the formula, probably the design as well, and the colours, the logo, everything like that will be trademarked. All right, I hope that makes sense. Now, sometimes Alibaba manufacturers will patent some of their products, and they do that to prevent other manufacturers from copying their products, so copying their exact designs of products. That's why they do it. They don't do it to prevent people like us, so retailers, retail buyers who buy products from these manufacturers, they don't do it to prevent us from putting our brand on the product. They do it to prevent other manufacturers from copying and making the exact same product. So where you see a patented product on Alibaba, you can still have that product customized. You could have it customized either by the seller, by the supplier. As you see here, this is this car ionizer. So this thing here. And as you can see, they do customized packaging, they do logo services, they do logo printing, all that kind of thing. So you can still have customized packaging, you can still have your logo printed on the product. So just because this is a patented product, the manufacturer has patented, you as the retail buyer can still customize that product. And that would include, even if you wanted to, as we discussed in the last lecture, that would include getting your own custom boxes as well if you are going to buy a lower MOQ, a small MOQ of just a few units. All right, so I hope these 2 lectures have been useful and they've helped you to understand exactly what branding is, your different options are for branding, and when you would think about trademarking, and also to help you understand a bit more about patents and patent pending, so you can avoid any products that may potentially cause an issue for you in the future. All right, see you in the next lecture.